Hey friends. So I cannot seem to get into a good rhythm with this video thing yet with the kids going back to school and just life. But I will. But I just wanted to pop in real quick and just say, hey, how's it going? How is getting back into the swing of fall? And well, it's not really yet. I did have a plaid on, and I thought maybe it was too early. I don't know. But it is 90 degrees here. But anyways, I'm just interested in seeing how you guys are getting back to school with your kids and what that looks like, and how are you establishing some routines and things like that. And it just made me think about the whole margin. And I think I've shared this over the years, probably more than I've shared a lot of other things. But just talking about margin and what that looks like, and when we don't have healthy margins, how a lot of the times our family pays for our lack of boundaries, our lack of margin in our life. Like, I know that if I don't wake up in time, I'm going to get that 15 minutes of extra sleep in the morning, that it can sometimes throw a whole schedule off, because then I can't find the shoes because we didn't lay them out, and I didn't make the lunch the night before because I was too tired. And then all of a sudden, this morning that should be peaceful for them going to school is me screaming like a lunatic, and they can't find their shoes, and I can't find my car keys, because God forbid I would ever put them back on the hook that I hung for them to hang on. Like, really, like, it's just sometimes such stupid things that I don't follow through with, like really things that make my life easier. But I would love to hear how you guys are getting back in the swing of things. Did you guys do anything organizational wise or structure wise this year that you are hoping makes a difference, or that you saw on Pinterest, or anything that could just give us all a little tidbit of an advice, right? So if you've started something, done something new this year, I did a reorg of my pantry, and I looked on Pinterest and saw all those beautiful baskets and everybody's beautiful stuff, and I just moved into this house, and I feel like when you move at all, like, you just bleed money. So when it came to the pantry, and me, wanting to do something special with the pantry, Brewster, my husband, was not. He was really like, how much is that gonna cost? And I'm kind of cheap too. So I was like, well, let me just see if it works. Let's see if I can keep up with a neat, organized pantries. So I went to the dollar store, and I bought all of these little baskets, and they're like a cloth kind of basket that I bought. But I bought all these different shape, different size baskets, and I decided that I would put all of the snacks into these baskets, into the pantry. And so everything is kind of grab and go in my house. We are not organic. We're not. You can send me things about it, and I'll read about it, and I'll want to implement it, but this is not the season for us to be able to do something like that. So I have all these things, all this stuff. So everything is pretty much, there it is. Go grab what you want. Get what you want. Everybody's self-sufficient. These babies, my twins, they're not babies, they're 9, but they have been cooking in the kitchen with me since 2. So they are pretty self-sufficient. Not that I don't help, and I buy them the stuff that they want. I ask specific, like, what kind of things are you going to want in your lunch? So I have what you want, because I don't want to hear you tell me that I never have anything, we never have any food. How many of you moms are just sick of hearing that there's no food and you just went grocery shopping? Like, come on. They don't even know what no food means, right? So anyways, what have you guys implemented? So I have firm bedtimes. I've got a stocked pantry. I am trying to cook good meals at night, trying being the key word. But what is that? What does that look like for you guys? That's number one. That's my question. My first question is, what have you guys established in that kind of routine? Number 2 is, what have you established for yourself? So in self-care and just taking care of you, what have you been able to, like, maybe dream of, think of? Maybe you haven't implemented it yet, but you want to implement it. What is one thing this fall that you hope that you can do? And maybe it's read a book from start to finish. Maybe it is take a cake decorating class. Maybe it is you want to walk at night with your spouse or your dog or by yourself or with a friend. Maybe it's an exercise routine and you want to get up in the morning and do it, which guys, I am trying. I do work out every day. I'm doing Beachbody. I absolutely love it. But as far as getting up before the kids go to school, I can't do it. I've got friends that run. They're like, we're at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm running my 7 miles. And I think that's nice. That's nice. I'm not doing that. So what is it that you are trying to establish? I'd love to hear it. I just love to hear goal setting and what it is and champion one another, and things like that. So, that's pretty much what I have on my mind today, for this. And, just in all of it, setting expectations, setting clear, like, boundaries for my kids, kind of setting all of these things in order. And yet we still have found ourselves kind of in ditches along the way of getting back into school and what that looks like. So I'll share more of that with you guys on the next post, and just kind of when meltdowns happen, what happens, and how we've kind of worked through some of that stuff. And I'd love to say that, hey, mental health, mood disorders, all of this, like, once you get on that right medicine, it's as smooth sailing as can be. And the truth is that's not true. And so I will share with you guys a little bit on the next video, just about some bumps that we've hit along the way and how we're working on getting back on track. But I'd love to hear some ideas from you guys, like, what has helped you guys establish good routine and smooth sailing getting off into the school season. Maybe you haven't implemented it yet, but you found it on Pinterest and you want to share it with us. We would love, love, love that. So if you like it, share it. Definitely talk to me. I love comments. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a good day.